I also do the thing where I go, I swear, and pretend to be Pedro.
Hai giurato. So, first of all, do you know that now when everybody will say I swear, we will say, yeah, of course, as Joel said. So
Yeah.
and think about you and Pedro Pascal. So
Yep. Quite cool. I also do the thing where I go, I swear, and pretend to be Pedro. Not very often, but sometimes in my life, it's this is the perfect moment for it. It's cool. I really like all the like gifs and memes that people make. Those are the things that are kind of fun and yeah. So it's nice. It's just nice that people are like watching the show and having fun with it and engaging with it, and then making like memes and gifs and referencing it. How cool is that?
and in the first episode we see a guitar.
Yes.
And if the people who play the video game know that the guitar is really important, is there any chance that you maybe learn how to play the guitar for this second season?
There's maybe a chance, yeah. I did already know how to play guitar as Bella.
Okay.
Quite averagely, but enough. But yes, we might get Ellie with a guitar. I think that's probably on the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. And in the first episode, we listened to Joel saying, how do we keep out monsters? We build a fence. And I find it really interesting because, yes, of course, it's something very practical, but it's also like a philosophical metaphor because these characters have built a fence with the outside world. And they have monsters inside them. So how can you keep your monsters inside you?
That's a very astute observation. Yes, well, that's a great question. I think that you're right. There is definitely like a fence and a guarding of the heart, especially for these characters, for Ellie and Joel. I think Ellie's sort of adopted more of that as well. Than season one, there was definitely a fence there, but I feel like it's been reinforced in season two. Like it's sort of a stronghold that is hard for to be permeated. And keeping the monsters inside, I mean, I think it's actually a good thing to not keep them inside, to like share them in safe spaces and with people who you trust. And I think that there's some power in actually like giving the monsters a voice and speaking like in the first episode as well. When Catherine O'Hara, the therapist, says, like, you're only brave enough, something can only heal if you're brave enough to say it out loud, or something like that. And I think that sort of relates to this as well.
And speaking again about monsters and zombies in particular have always been in cinema a powerful metaphor to say something about the present days. So in your opinion, these zombies, what they say about today's world?
Well, I think that it's something that this show does and maybe other zombie shows, but The Last of Us specifically is actually showcased that the zombies aren't the scariest part. It's actually the humans. Like the humans are much scarier than these like monsters that are being created. So I think that's sort of what it reflects and an observation of like, and even the sort of monsters in this show have a very human quality about them. So I think it's sort of understanding the sort of the darkness of humanity and what we're capable of, and it's just interesting to like think about and explore and talk about.
To me, they say that we are all full of anger because these characters are so full of anger.
Yes.
And we can see that everybody has a reason for what they will do or they've done. So in a show, in a story in which everybody could be the villain, who's the real villain in your opinion?
I don't think there is one. I think you're right that everyone's a villain in someone's story and a hero in others, and in real life and also in The Last of Us, and also whether someone's a hero or a villain sort of shifts with time and with different experiences. So yeah, you'll see.
And I think this second season is also about regrets. In your opinion, what's the strongest regret for your character? Not saying something that she could have said, or having said something that she will regret.
I think it's all the things that are left unsaid that you probably regret the most. And for Ellie, I think it's all the unspoken things. Her and Joel as well. Like obviously with in first episode, you see that they're not best of friends, and I think that they've never been very good at like saying like I love you to each other, or like acknowledging that the care and love that they have for each other. And I think that's sort of a hard thing in that sort of dynamic of relationship. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.